Alright. This should be the 19th stream of Metaphor ReFantazio. Today is Wednesday, December 11th, stream 19. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Metaphor ReFantazio. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope your day is going well. Hope you're enjoying some games yourself, and hope you enjoyed the stream. So we are continuing where we left off last week. We just got to a new city, and we had a meeting with Luis. Yeah. And we're gonna try to like infiltrate his room or something. Okay. Okay.
If you can help.
Dragon Thistleberry. Oh, right, quest. Okay.
Well met, eh?
Let's see.
Oh.
Hey, you there? Can't imagine I have the wrong person, but didn't we meet at the Hushed Honeybee? We did, didn't we? Do you remember me? No. Excuse me. I'm a bit of a regular there. I wanted to see the exhibition, so I got up the courage and took a carriage, and of course, I saw your exploits there firsthand. Brilhaven really is a lovely city, isn't it? I just hope Luis doesn't go causing trouble again.
Now what am I to do?
I've heard rumors about his Gauntlet Runner's crew. They say the ones he's put in charge of things are especially dangerous. Don't draw their attention if you can avoid it. As a fellow honeybee regular, I'm pulling for you.
Wonderful. Huh.
Okay. What's this guy? Tolerance?
You there?
And Elda, then perhaps the rumors are... rumors? It's hard to avoid news of the exhibition in the city, even amidst all the surprises. You were the most unexpected part. An Elder boy distinguishing himself on a quest to alter the course of history. Oh, what bliss! It's enough to make me... Ahem, apologies. I got a little carried away there for a moment. Allow me to introduce myself. Our goal is to aid downtrodden tribes by improving their lives. After the suffering I've witnessed, your continued success is a joy. This world is steeped in prejudice, don't you think? If you would like to help it become just a little bit kinder, then how about supporting my fundraising efforts? Even just 250 Reeve will be a huge help. Seems shady. I see. Well, you can't force people to be generous. Hey, what's up, Tama? What's this? Sonic the Hedgehog X Transformers collaborate for new toys? Okay, I guess. That's a thing that happened. I've never been a huge fan of Sonic. I used to be a pretty big fan of Transformers back in the day, but not so much anymore. Like, I played the original Sonic back in the day on the original Sega Genesis, but I didn't really play any of the other Sonic games.
How absurd!
Executing Sanctus Joanna, the Sanctus Church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is true that intellectual creatures that should be. It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. And you're not talentless? Small wonder that fools like you are ignorant to the true nature of talent. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here, I shall bestow this gift upon you. I received the magical flute from Julian. Would you like to play my magical flute? My magical meat flute, Julian? This is a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book, so why not read it in the runner when you're free? Oh, it's a book. The Cat Astrophic premiere of what? Astrophic premiere of Beheneko. Elf girl's cat is secretly an S-ranked monster. Okay, so there's an actual cat that's like down there in front, but there's also like looks like a cat girl wearing overalls. Or maybe her hair just makes it look like she has cat ears. But the girl, the small girl on the right reminds me of this cat girl from that one anime where the hero Leon um leaves stops defending humanity and joins and wants to join the Demon Queen's army. I can't remember exactly what the title of the anime is, but yeah, that girl on the right looks like the cat girl.
Lovely.
After dying in a fight against the forces of evil, a knight found himself reincarnated as one of the most powerful monsters in the world, a behemoth. Problem is, he has to grow up before he can really strut his stuff, and the baby behemoth looks an awful lot like a house cat. And when an elf adventurer decides to take him in, she may need his help as much as he needs hers. Okay. Sounds fun and whimsical. Is it out already? It doesn't say. The premiere of... Okay, so I guess it just premiered.
Lovely.
Lovely!
Just can't stand it.
Mumble, mumble, mumble.
Terribly unfair.
Did you hear that speech of Milo's? Beauty is all, he said, amongst other such nonsense. How disgraceful. Of course there's more to the world than beauty. When did this country become so full of fools?
That's enough now.
You're the fool here. Day in, day out, all I hear is winging about Milo. There's really nothing to be jealous of, you know. I'm yours. Okay.
Just can't stand it.
Hmm.
Imagination.
Pardon me.
You're the ones from the exhibition. Why would you do such a thing, as if you sought to denounce sanctism itself?
Huh.
I take it you're angry. No, I only have a tale I'd like you to hear. My intent is not to criticize. Okay, it sounds like you're criticizing. It is a thought-provoking folktale I imagine you have not heard. When I saw you at the exhibition, I was reminded of it. We reminded you of a folktale? I admit, I'm curious. Not right now. Is that so? How unfortunate. If you change your mind, I would be happy to share it.
Oh, some blooming heat.
Boopity boop boop boop.
Hi there.
Hop, hop. Oh. Hop. Hop. You're playing imaginary hopscotch.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Oi.
I'm in it.
You can travel anywhere you fancy in Brawlhaven if you ask at the pier, but I'd steer clear of Warship Harbor. Luis's Gauntlet Runners docked there, and as you'd expect, it's spawned a deluge of nasty rumors about his crew. And not just about Luis and Glodell, mind you. His ranking officers are all a bunch of ruffians. Best not to get involved with that lot. Oi!
Oh, hang on. That's the one from the exhibition. Wonderful.
I'm famous. As of yet, thou art but one who fights vainly to effect change.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have. What am I gonna do? Eh? Grand, innit?
Dear me.
Well met, eh? Wonderful. What's up?
I had to pop by Warship Harbor for work earlier, and the place was crawling with Luis's soldiers. I was terrified at first, but then I overheard them talking, and they were just complaining about their job like any of us would. How do you say that? Seiba? Kaiba? Like Seto Kaiba? Summon my blue eyes white dragon! Yugi, you're a third-rate duelist. We'll say it's Seiba. Yeah. That's fate. Seiba, that senile old bastard, that kind of thing. What makes you think that, oh, they're people too, aren't they?
Grand, innit?
Okay. Relics. Oh, we only need one more. Okay, we have 20 days to infiltrate the Charadrius. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do in the meantime.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have. Wonderful.
All right
Okay.
then. Go.
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone moaning in pain. Not my problem. Oh, it's this guy? I really overdid it this time. Hey, you there, you don't happen to have a medicinal herb on hand, do you? Got my arse kicked in the Coliseum. He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way, and you have 8 on hand. Want to give him one? Okay.
God bless you.
Oh, thank heavens, you just became my best friend.
Thank you.
It still hurts a little, but it's alright now. Thanks for the small miracle. No one else was willing to help me, even though I was suffering. You're the only one, so please take this reward. Briny threads, tailbait. Even though he was clearly in a lot of pain, no one at the Coliseum paid him any attention. Glad we helped. Okay. The armor made it worth it. Hey, you! Hey, if it isn't my best buddy Godot.
Business is done.
Master Godot, what do you think about the Sanctoress's crimes which were brought to light at the exhibition?
Fools.
Those were the sins of one woman, with no bearing on the crown theocracy as a whole. Sadly, her actions have fueled those who would erode holy authority. That would be Kaiba in Japan. This Kaiba. Seto Kaiba, that senile old bastard.
Hey, you. What is it?
What's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy... Hold on. You the candidate everyone's been talking about? From the exhibition? Your face stuck in my memory. Strange thing, kid like you in the race. Wow, rude. And what do you mean? We have to be old enough? What are you even selling? Why, I'm the most famous brewer in the city. They call my house special the Miraculous Mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff, but the captain needs a few more years before he can drink, so we'll see you around. Hold on there. I saw how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance. So I've got a task I need help with. No, Kaiba longer sound. Kaiba. Kaiba. I'm looking for something, see? If you find it, I'll give you something of my brew. Sell it or drink it, either way, you'll get something out of it.
Right.
I'll throw in a little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Can't imagine a kid could do what I couldn't, but what do you say? What am I looking for?
Amazing.
You sound confident enough. Right, then it's a deal. No, it's A. Oh, like Kaiba? The anime starts January 4th. Okay. This cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legends. The way I hear it, everyone who ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances, but now nobody can say if the cup even exists. And that's the great question, a cup that kills the owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip, and which legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
The Chalice versus the Brew. Locate the Chalice of Legends and deliver it to the requester. No deadline, rank 1 difficulty, reward miraculous mead, 7500 Reeve. You're awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Well, do you have any clues on where this Chalice of Legends is? Well, if you believe the rumors, the ghost of its last owner still refuses to let it out of his grasp. Some folks reported being attacked by that same ghost. Not that I've been able to find it myself. But you're a candidate, huh? Going up and down the countryside in that runner of yours? You've seen your share of monsters and secrets. About a bounty? I've got nothing. That makes sense. If it's already been attacking people, there might be a build to take. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's head to the recruitment center and see if there's any information on a bounty. Okay. I'm pretty sure we haven't found any new golden beetles for that guy.
All right then.
Let's go.
Fairy Tale 2 is Friday and the trophy are hard. The first Fairy Tale game, I don't remember what the gameplay was like. I recall you played it. I didn't have a chance to play it. And if I'm being honest, I probably won't play the new Fairy Tale 2 game. As much as I'd like to, I would want to play the first one first, even though it's not necessary. And the other problem is I have other games on my radar. Like there's the Path of Exile 2. Next year they have Monster Hunter coming out. I need to finish this, and I need to finish Persona 3. You got something looks that what on your desktop? Fairy Tale is turn-based. You can auto Fairy Tale 2 is RTA. Look at the temp on Tom's desktop. $17,000 Fahrenheit. That can't be right. You don't know how that happened? Yeah, I wouldn't know how that happened either. Overfamiliar man.
Greetings.
Well, if it isn't my friend. I don't know you, man. What a pleasure, but why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger. But you visited Nightprowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend. You're not dressed like the owner of a bar or club. Back off a little, man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us? Well, I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral on a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ischia noble, whereas I'm but a humble parapus entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me, but he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'd find quite useful. Okay. You got me with the armor. Ah, listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he is watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ischia fellow, positively dripping with disdain for us common folks. Can't miss him, I'm sure.
Well then,
I'll be waiting here. You just let me know when you've got your hands on that deed.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to negotiate and retrieve the deed taken as loan collateral. The nobleman creditor might be at the Marino Coliseum in Arena Front Wharf. No deadline, rank 1 difficulty, reward, chef's tongue. 10,000 rave. So we're looking for a pompous Ischia, huh?
All right.
One who enjoys watching fights? You thinking what I'm thinking? No.
All right then.
Let's go.
Anyone can use an igniter, but when Magla depletes, a soldier must fight with a weapon. Daily practice can separate life from death. I have the soldiers trained in weapons with this in mind. But these days, many of them are shipped off to battle before they even have time to train.
Look at that.
Look. Yep.
welcome.
It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters. Anyway, here to look at the contracts? Oh yeah, you're friends with Katharina, aren't you? She keeps pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. I can't say no to the best bounty hunter in the country, just don't go slacking now that you've got a bit of a pay raise. I hear a voice within my mind. How does she sound like? Heh, no need to thank me. I'm sure Bounty Hunters is calling your name too. Nah, I don't think that's right. Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus, my reward money for completing bounties has increased. We handle bounty requests here. Any catch your eye? Okay. The combat in Fairy Tail 2 is real-time battles. I'm sure a YouTube trailer will pop up in my feed eventually. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to who's making that game. I'm pretty confident I'm subscribed to them though. Ugh. Fairy Tail 2 game. Koei Tecmo. You know the difference? Why? I'm clicking on the thing and it's not going to the thing. Fairy Tail had HP and MP for combat. It's different now. Huh. There is a limited edition for the Fairy Tail 2 game on the NIS store site. It comes with a special issue magazine, CD soundtrack, 3 holographic finished art cards, it looks like, and a cloth poster. Okay. This time it's just press the buttons. Huh. Oh, there was. On September 7th, PlayStation posted a game system overview trailer. Okay. The release date 12/13. Okay. Friday. Okay. Fatto Lynch. That's not cool calling him Fatto Lynch. He's trying to lose the weight, alright? Give him a break. Pretty soon you'll be calling him Ripped O Lynch or Skinny O Lynch. Lamentable Dead. You're gonna show me new mic? Okay. I need to slay the Fat O Lynch in the Tomb of Lament, north of Brilhaven. The informant at the tavern in the Anglers Inn Square in Brilhaven should have more details. Rank for difficulty.
This is what I've got.
The bounty contract this time is for Fatto Lich, the apparition. A monster who's taken up residence in a cemetery in Brilhaven. He's made the graveyard his personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons ready to do his bidding. And it's not just undead that are under its thrall. Seems like it's also compelled a living beast to serve as its bodyguard, so you'll need to fight both at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough even for you. Even after everything we did at the exhibition, well, then, we'll just have to prove you wrong, won't we? Captain, we can handle this, right? Yes. promising. If you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target haunting an old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. Here, I'll show you where it is. If you'd like more intel on this particular apparition, then you should speak with the informant in Brylehaven.
Show me what you've got.
The Lich is said to carry the extremely rare Chalice of Legends. Bring it back as evidence you've defeated it.
Let's do it.
Oh, we were looking for that. Courage and money. Okay. Rank 4, no deadline.
Let's see here.
That's pretty far north, yeah. Oh,
This place.
okay. What's this? Village. Oh, so we could like
Nice little village.
we can go like around like that or around like that.
And right there's.
It's a
Ooh.
Because we do want to go this way
What's your
eventually.
call?
Because there looks like there's a vista here, and
Nice little village.
might want to check out this city. Steel Series gaming headset. Arctis Nova 7P wireless. The picture preview is taking a little bit to load. Okay, hopefully that loads.
We'll face danger here.
Let's see. That's.
Is that the thing that one guy was talking about? I remember him mentioning he wants some cup? Cup noodles. Oh, would you need it? You can keep it afterward as long as you show it to me first.
Got it.
Got it. Then it's off to the Anglers Inn Square to talk to that informant.
Show me what you've got.
Okay. Because you were tired of the wire getting caught on your chair arm. Yeah. More and more I've been thinking about going wireless for all my stuff. Hey, is Luis strong? He can defeat humans, right? He's certainly a master when it comes to magic. I once had the chance to observe the unit he commands in battle. At the front lines, they, well, it's not the sort of thing children should hear. Just remember this, little lady.
Got a minute?
What matters isn't the strength to defeat enemies, it's the strength to protect people, something Luis is sorely lacking.
For that? Now what am I to do?
Hey, we can debate somebody.
Stop!
Oi, you! What are you doing here? Came to see the rock.
What if... Isn't that...
Oh no. The bitrate is unstable. Okay. We're gonna kind of like hang out for a bit and wait to see if the thing stabilizes. I don't necessarily want to move on if the stream's just gonna crash or something like that. Let me refresh my stream manager page. Oh, nope, this bitrate still is chugging. Still chugging. Twitch has kind of been crapping out for me lately, like even just watching people. I mean, it probably won't help, but let me close some of the windows I have open. It's been like that for you too, huh? Close that. Let's see. For you, does black screen? So yeah, if you're just joining, we're kind of like waiting because like my bitrate is unstable, so I don't necessarily want to continue on if this stream's just gonna crash. But welcome. Hope your day's going well. Let's see. Close that. Oh, the headset you bought? It didn't like load on the screen, but I could like click on it and then the image will pop up. So I saw what it looks like. Ugh, the bitrate's still not good. Okay, well, we're gonna move on and just hope for the best. Sure seems like the bigger candidate's face is on the rock. The more qualified they are to be king.
Let's see.
Doesn't look like the order's changed at all since we last saw it last. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. We are definitely gonna debate this guy, but we're gonna like
Now what am I to do?
see if there's anyone else to talk to. Purpose man. Are these candidates protected by that special magic everyone's on about? You know, the one about that prevents anyone having a go at you? That sort of favoritism rubs me the wrong way. If the goal is to prevent fighting, why not cast that magic over everyone in the country?
Why is this happening?
If that were the case, we'd be unable to execute criminals. Villains would do as they pleased. Choosing a king would be the last thing on our minds. Here, here. But if only the top candidates are protected, couldn't they just systematically crush anyone with half a chance from the lower ranks? Not very sporting, eh? And what would they gain from that? They're competing for the support of the people, not to be the last man standing. The majority of citizens in this country are lowly commoners. Using magic as a shield to crush the weak is cowardly, and may even turn potential followers off. It's hard for Tama to get ear pads because she has a small head. Oh. Okay. In essence, it is those of low status who control the fates of those above them. This time, the elite do not hold all the power. Then, ultimately, the purpose of the magic is to prevent fighting among the top candidates?
What's going on?
This way, the final decision is left to the will of the people, not which candidate emerges victorious in battle. Perhaps that was the intent all along. I see. Even those pompous Sanctus leaders must be jolly well feeling the heat then. Oh ho!
Look at that.
Tension seems high.
Now what am I to do? I wind up here.
Okay.
Now what am I to do? Now how did I wind up here? Well met, eh?
Amazing.
Heard that the songstress Juna's staying in the city. Bet she's a sight for sore eyes. You hear what she wore at the tournament's opening ceremony? Something drop-dead gorgeous, I heard. She sings like an angel. Sure wish I could hear it just once.
Oh, this blooming heat.
You. Whew. Our last voyage sure was a rough one. The sea was calling to us with the pull, and we damn near answered. The pull? That's right. When the sea starts acting eerie-like, we sailors call that the pull. There's magma crystals what sank to the bottom of the sea, and they can do strange things to boats, dragging them all higgledy-piggledy. I'm sure lots of sailors say higgledy-piggledy. Very accurate. See those balls of seawater floating in the distance? That phenomenon happens in town on occasion too, and it chills a sailor to the bone, it does. It's like your feet want to walk on the walls instead of the floor, or like the walls have become the floor. Hard to describe it, really. Higgledy-piggledy to you, sir. Young man.
Blast this heat.
Grew it off. You, I remember you. The one who denounced the rogue sanctuarist at the exhibition. But the support you have earned pales in comparison to mine. There are many who desire an independent Rusant nation.
Dismissed.
Haha, pitiful Elder, struggle all you like.
Blast this heat.
I will. Higgledy-piggledy.
Say there. Oh, come off it.
Hey, you Elder boy there. You're that showboating candidate from the exhibition, aren't you? Just some advice, but you should try to lay low. Going against the Sanctus is right dangerous.
Say there.
Okay. Craftsman.
I'm in trouble now.
Damn it all. My clients are expecting delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship.
Hmm?
Hey, what's got you hollering like that? I am simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Oh, yeah?
Huh, that's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently, within the Forsaken Tower there is a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others. But that tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve.
I'm in trouble now.
Why, I think the task could only be completed by someone who's demonstrated a great amount of valor at the exhibition of the brave. If only someone like that was about... I get the message. I'm reading between the lines. I'll do it. I piggledy your higgledy, sir. The earliest known use of the word higgledy-piggledy was in 1598 in the English-Italian dictionary, World of Words by John Florio. The word was used to define the Italian word alla rinfis. Oh, can it be? Now that I get a better look at you, it is. You're that young candidate that everyone is talking about. Yes, of course. You could save me in my darkest hour. What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever. You're going to give us a reward for this, right? Of course, of course. My pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the Orgus within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located to the north.
Please?
If you want more details, the informant would be your best bet. There should be one at the Greatest Catch. You know, the tavern in the Inn District.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Superior Scrimshaw. I need to slay the Orgus in the Forsaken Tower and procure its horn. The informant at the tavern in the Anglers Inn Square in Brylehaven should have more details. No deadline. Rank 4.5 difficulty. Increases courage. 2500 reeve.
Gotta get prepared.
Great. Let's head to the Greatest Catch and speak to the informant. Okay.
Say there.
Okay.
All right then.
Wonder if I could have been one of those. What is it? Hello there.
And Elda, you're that new recruit of ours, aren't you? Good timing. There's something I wanted to ask. You know a place where I can get some top-shelf booze nearby? I don't. That's too bad. Buggering hell, this is a right mess. Gotta find some spirits quick, else Gleckholm's gonna have my head.
What is it?
Bullish youth?
Oi, mate.
Oi, bruv! Wait a tick! You the candidate who... Nah, can't be. Anyway, ever dive into the sea before, mate? It's way deeper than you're expecting, I'd wager. Us men of the sea measure our courage by seeing how deep we can dive. Care to test your mettle? Let's see which of us can dive deeper than t'other. Well, what? If you beat me, I'll even reward you.
That means
So basically a diving competition. If you win, you'll get a prize. And maybe you'll become a bit braver, too. If I dive fearlessly into the ocean depths, my courage should grow. Not right
Guess
now.
not.
No bother if you're busy, give us a shout if you ever change your mind. I mean, obviously you're gonna have an advantage. You have, like, basically flippers. When did Twitch change UI? I used to be on the bottom? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Like, nothing has really changed on my end. You tried to refresh to see if it goes back to normal? I'm not sure what it looks like for you. It hasn't really changed for me, as far as I can tell. Hold on. I'm on the manager page. Let's see if I go to Okay. Now. Okay. Huh. Okay.
What is it? Wonder if I could have been one of those.
What do you have to say?
Oh,
Ex-candidate Godard? Oh, I guess he quit. Either he didn't make the cut because of he never collected a bounty ahead, or he didn't make the top, whatever it was, top 20. Quite a scene you made at the exhibition. You satisfied with yourselves? Allowing a sanctuarist to be executed just to make yourself stand out is exactly the sort of selfish nonsense a delinquent like you would think of. Delinquent like you would think of. Ooh, who are you again?
what?
You mean you've forgotten me? I'm Godard, champion of the Rogue Tribe. Most unfortunately, I couldn't participate in the exhibition, but still, I am a candidate prepared to do whatever it takes to win. Damn it! If only I'd participated in the exhibition. Right now, you'd still be a loser. How much money do I have?
What now?
Hardly any. So I think we bought all the, like,
Thank you kindly.
limited items, so we're kind of good on that.
Stupendous.
Cracking news! I overheard another spectator say Juna's here. She's with Louise, but still, can you believe it? Juna this, Juna that. She's all you've been talking about lately, you know? Can you blame me? You know how much I like her. Ugh, to be Louise right now.
I'm in trouble now. Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Dreadful.
All right then.
Looks like we got 2 more quests we can pick up.
Say,
Oi, what on earth are you doing?
I can't believe Joanna was keeping a human as a pet. She wasn't in her right mind. It's utterly nauseating. I'd expect that sort of behavior from a pagan, not a sanctuarist. Can't say I disagree. Who knows what those Mystari are up to.
Oi,
Oi!
pardon me.
Say, lad. Yes, you young man there. Can you read and write? If you wouldn't mind, I'd be grateful if you could help me write a letter. I want to send it to my son in Grand Trad, but I don't know how to write.
If you could.
Of course, I wouldn't ask Summit for free. If you can do this kindness, I'll make sure it's worth your while. In other words, working as a scribe. Well, if we can get it done quickly, sounds like he's willing to pay us, so what do you think? Well, if he's gonna pay us.
I am in your debt.
I am in your debt. Well then, let me read out what I want to say in my letter. Remember it clearly and write it down for me, yeah? Ahem. To my dear son, it's been 3 years since you left for Grand Trad. Or wait, 2. Things have changed quite a bit while you've been away. The dog you loved since you were a wee boy has finally become a mother. We've got 4 new members of our family. And then, hold on. What was I talking about? What happened while my son was gone? His 20 years have passed. Oh man. Uh, his mother vanished. That's a horrible thing to say. 4 puppies were born. That's right. The dog he loved so much gave birth to puppies. Let's return to the letter. Lately, everyone's nattering on about a tournament to decide the next king. I never expected an era would come where us common folk could choose. What struck me was that were beautiful girls among the candidates. Wait, no, leave that bit out. What struck me was that I heard there was a boy younger than you among the candidates, and apparently he's an elder. Huh? Now that I think about it, aren't yous... No, I should be focusing on the letter. I think I was talking about the tournament? There were beautiful candidates. Candidates were eccentric? Well, this is kinda true. One candidate was young. That's right. It stood out to me that one of the candidates was younger than my son. I'll continue. As I listened to the stories of these people, I felt I could understand how you might have felt when you ran away from home. While you were young, you should go wherever your heart leads you. But if you ever get tired, you have a home to return to. Your ma and I are always waiting. That seems well enough. Whew. So, with that, the letter's complete.
Savior.
You really saved me with your help. Please accept this. Thanks to you, I feel the words flowed more smoothly than I expected them to.
Thank you.
And as a reward for that, here's a little more. Here, take it. Hey, bonus. I'm sure my feelings will get across to my son with this. Thank you so much.
I am in your debt.
I'm truly lucky to have met you, lad. It's impressive to read and write so well when you're still just a wee nipper. Since long ago, I was taught that the Elda were a filthy, impure tribe. I suppose you never know until you meet one, huh? Okay, this guy only sells one thing unless we meet a special requirement that we don't know yet. Okay.
Closure, closure.
Oh, closure.
All right then. And what do you want?
It's too much random. Like, I love all the random dialogue, but there's just so much of it. Hey.
Gone clammy all over in this
dumb
humidity
private
I have.
army.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have.
Beg pardon?
Oh, hell. Oi!
Okay. And the kid.
Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me your apprentice.
Huh?
Sorry, kid, I work alone. Apprentice? Where's this coming from? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. Flattery's gonna get you nowhere, kid, but keep going. Oh. Huh. I used to be on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure what could have made that change.
I want to try switching.
Up.
Who wants?
So I want to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice.
No kidding.
Ah, so that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Wait, is that why he wants? It's it's not that it's not for sure that he wants the validation from his friend. He just said that like we're cool, so he wants to be cool. Not I don't know. That might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you can get from the city. That's boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower. Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans. It's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us? Leave it to me. You're really nice, mister. Then will you bring me a flower?
If so.
You can become the captain's supporter in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king. Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter, promise. I'll just wait here till you got the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then...
All right.
It's a flower from another city we need. I bet a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Firmus Church and ask? Oh,
Give it a shot.
okay. Efflorescent Youth. The requester wants me to find a rare flower not found in Brilhaven. There are rumors that St. Firmus Church on San Lumio Street in the royal capital sells flowers that fit the bill. Increases tolerance, 4,000 reeve, 18 days left, rank 1 difficulty.
Oh, this
Okay.
blew me.
Hey now, it's the wee man. You did quite well for yourself at the exhibition, didn't you?
Hey.
You're not opposed to an elder like him dragging the church through the mud, I mean? Not my place to put walls around people because of tribe, status, or religion. You'd never know to look at me, but I studied at the Mage Academy, and I'm not open about it, but I can't say I trust the church. Though I'd spend the rest of my days alone with no one to rely on, but you know what? Or thought I'd spend the rest of my days alone. I think you might be able to change that, even if only a little.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
You got something to say?
Hmm.
You resolved that Martyria case nicely. I'm impressed. And what a claim to make that you'll help anyone in need. That's right. Great to hear. Lots of places in need of assistance near the city, you know, with all the monsters roaming about. Like the Gracia Forest, where we used to be able to harvest fruit, or the Forsaken Tower in the north, which is a monster nest now. Of course, the military doesn't want these missions to be a slapdash operation, but the city needs to come first.
Right then.
What I'm hinting at is that we'd be proper grateful for someone like you to lend us a hand. I'm on the case.
Ripping this is. Hello.
You're the elder candidate everyone's talking about. I see you parked your runner a ways from here. Smart. Look there, that runner is owned by that Luis supporter, Gladel, and right next to it, none other than Godot, of all people. Why would he park next to Gladel? Good point. It's a little unnerving to see them next to each other. Maybe they got some sort of rivalry going?
Ripping this is. Oh, this blooming
Okay.
heat.
Okay.
Oh, grand.
Love-struck woman.
Did you see? Lord Milo just looked this way. Have you ever seen such a beautiful face? His presence has bewitched me. I will cherish this precious memory always.
Yeah?
Really no.
It's you.
You're the young man who dazzled at the exhibition, aren't you? I enjoyed your unique presentation tremendously. Your accomplishments were hardly impressive, but if polished, you may shine. As a special favor, I'll allow you the honor of joining my entourage.
Yes, Gallica is the fairy who helps me out and follows me. I'm also a candidate.
I am aware, and that is why sooner or later you will grovel before me. My point is that you ought to find a different path while you can. If you refuse my offer and continue to deny me, then perhaps you should cease to exist.
Is that a threat? How about I ruin that quote-unquote pretty face of yours, huh?
Why did this happen?
Tired of looking up at the sky and seeing that frowny face. Why'd he come all the way out here for anyway? Keeping an eye on the candidates or some such? Well, he sure don't look happy with them.
Sullen man.
Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up? I definitely saw it. I know I did. Yow!
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Sounds like Jamie Oliver.
Yeah! No mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. Hurts so damn much I've started seeing tooth monsters. At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. If only some kind, generous soul could help me.
I need a certain item to cure my toothache. If only some kind fellow could bring it to me, I'd give 15,000 Reeve. Tell me more.
Fantastic. I knew you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on... Huh?
Feel like I've seen you before somewhere.
Right, you were a candidate at the exhibition.
Then that makes this easy. The thing I need is just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner. So, what's this item you're looking for?
It's the pride of a nudo. A nundo. The toothbrush of high... Oh, God.
Really?
The toothbrush of hygienia.
Excellent writing. Top notch. Sounds Greek. Maybe, I don't know, but it's like obviously like toothbrush for like hygienia. That's the kind of stupid joke I would make if I was doing the writing for a quest. I need you to buy one for me. Of course, I'll reward you. And you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer, and I really will have to get them all pulled, so please.
Let's give it a shot.
Dental distress. I need to deliver the toothbrush of hygienia. To the requester with anxiety about cavities. Cavities? Pfft, those aren't real. Toothbrush? Who needs that? Nobody. Just rinse your mouth out with water for a minute. You'll be fine. Just kidding, kids. Brush your teeth. The device is supposedly a specialty of Innuendo. 17 days left, rank 1 difficulty, 15,000 reeve.
That's where you want to go.
Innundo's right here.
Nice little village. Let's...
Just can't stand it.
I tried to go there myself, but every step I take, every move I make, it be hurting me. I tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. Ow! You okay there, buddy? Looks like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts.
Let's give it a shot.
Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy that toothbrush of hygienia as soon as we can.
Ooh.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
You.
Okay, this is wisdom, I believe.
Oh, damn.
The damn Luis, he's made Warship Harbor into his own personal playground with that huge gauntlet runner, and he's letting those soldiers of his march through the streets like they own the place. I even saw that Sergeant Xanth of his at the Coliseum. It's their fault that I'm so damn busy these days. Why can't people just calm down and enjoy the city like normal people? That's why you got yours out? You were tired of the teeth being crooked and give you fever?
Hello.
Hi, my. Yeah?
All right then.
Okay, I think we've been everywhere. Hold on. Yeah, we got people we can hang out with.
All right then.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Stop that at once.
I thought she was kind, unlike those other pompous aristocrats, but in the end, they all just see people as father, don't they? Not all nobles are like that. I'd like to believe that. Your young friend Stroll, he comes from that stock, doesn't he? He and you all, you did save us, that's a fact. I know it's only one opinion, but still. Meow.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Mastermind was a sanctuarist. Isn't that just the worst outcome imaginable? But I've heard that you donated to the bereaved families. You don't feel even a little betrayed, showing compassion for this wretched town?
I'm just incredulous.
Beg pardon?
Meow.
I can't
Actually,
believe it.
Can't believe about Lady Joanna. A long while ago I painted a portrait of her when she was pregnant. If that child grew up, perhaps the future would have been different. Yep.
Can't believe it.
She wouldn't have gone cray-cray.
Forget this, do ya?
I've heard the story about the sanctuarist, how she was with the kidnapper and all. Such a horrifying story, and they're saying she raised some sort of monster. Awful, just
Think
awful.
I'll forget this, do ya? Take a look. All right then.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's see. Anybody to talk to?
Hey, listen.
Hello there.
Did you hear? At the exhibition of the Brave in Brylehaven, there was a fellow who brought in a sanctuarist of the church. That sanctuarist is issued aside. Don't you think it's wrong that he's slandering the good name of the church, all to bolster his own reputation? But he saved that town from her, didn't he? We can't be sure that he's a bad person. Exactly.
Idiot peasants.
I should be anointed for sainthood, if anything.
Oh, come off it.
I heard you went to the Brylehaven for the exhibition of the Brave. I was relieved to hear that I wouldn't have to see you lurking around my neighborhood anymore. But how is it that you've returned so quickly? That's not a distance you can cover in just a few days. Ugh, creepy Elda tricks, no doubt. Ugh, if she hates you so much, why does she seem so obsessed? Let's just leave her alone. Nope, we're gonna keep messing with her. His Eminence Forden defeated the great monster ravaging the East Sea and presented its head at the exhibition of the Brave. Hey, I don't care about that. Tell me more about the Sanctuaress. The one thing that was raising a human inside her castle? The details about that incident have yet to be confirmed. Besides, it is far more noteworthy that His Eminence was able to cut down that giant monster.
What is it?
Hey,
We heard you started offering something outside the ordinary for sale. Would you happen to have any flowers we can buy? Oh, indeed. We now sell rainbow flowers. It is not a fresh flower, however, but a handicraft. Its resplendent rainbow colors and soul-soothing beauty are highly regarded by the believers here. It is rather valuable, but I shall be happy to give it to you for a trifling donation. Yeah, wouldn't expect anything for free here.
come on.
There is something about it that's unusual. I bet that boy would be happy to get one. The Sanctor did say it was valuable too, so it's worth a closer look.
Hey,
No, Purify. No.
rainbow flower, a mysterious flower illuminated by a rainbow aura. It is identical to the real thing in every respect, but it is actually a clever replica. Okay.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm. His heat is insufferable.
Say there. Hey,
Oi, oi.
mister.
Ridiculous. Fool.
Huh.
Yeah? Beg pardon?
All the sanctorist criers are like, don't don't talk about the freaking sanctorist Joanna. Just
What in tarnation's going on?
it's like only, hey, listen, the freaking Forden, bro, he killed this giant monster. Isn't that great?
What in tarnation's going on?
This I cannot fathom.
Did you hear Sanctorus was executed at the exhibition of the brave? Yes, I never imagined it would come to such a thing. Weren't the candidates supposed to bring the head of a monster they'd hunted?
What are we to do?
Heard tell the Sanctorus misdeeds, but I still can't believe it. How could something like this happen? Closure A. I fear the actions of that horrid Sanctorus may stain the reputation of the entire religion. Speaking of which, it happened in Martyra, right? I heard it was the Elda candidate who uncovered the truth there. Elda, now that's a rather unexpected candidate, wouldn't you say? Indeed, it seems this tournament never ceases with its surprises. I'm sure that by the end of it, Forden and Luis won't be the only ones fighting.
Look at that.
Tensions seem high.
Tarnation's going on.
Oi there!
Now what am I to do?
Okay, so that's empty. The only podium with somebody up there is Brylehaven.
Proper aces.
Oh, the horror! The people walking about all look like monsters. Calm down. It's all in your mind. It's not like we have man-eating monsters like they do in Martyra.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
You little bastard, you.
You little bastard, you! Heard a Sanctorus was executed at the exhibition. Must have been nice. I'd like to hang a big timer like that too. We only hang Parapus accused of petty crimes here. More for show than anything. Justice. I have never felt like it existed. Even if it did, there's no redemption for me.
You little bastard.
You little bastard.
I want to ride in a cool
You may already know, but Flames Day Execution Day around here. Oh, Flame Day's Execution Day around here? What? Parapus executing Parapus. It's like some sick joke. But it's one of the few jobs they'll hire us for. Such is life for us Parapus.
I want to ride in a gauntlet
So you've been to Brylehaven, right? Huh, I keep my ears open from time to time.
I wanted to ask, did you happen to meet a man by the name of Hedera? Resant loved his drink, specifically at the Honeybee. Heard he set off to Brawlhaven, was worried about what he's up to now.
What's this? Lovely.
I'm gonna stand up for a second.
Grand, isn't it? 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 Grand, isn't it?
Okay.
Grand, isn't it? Fancy a bit of info? Hello?
From what I hear, a certain Elda caught the spotlight at the exhibition. That must have been you, innit? And here I was wondering why Fabian was in such a good mood. Brilliant, mate, truly. I had no idea.
Good job.
Well, judging by the buzz, you've managed to go from a total unknown to the candidate in the spotlight. A customer from Brilhaven was just here talking about you. Okay.
You're not serious.
Grand, isn't it?
Okay.
All right then.
Okay, I think
Where
that's
to?
kind of everything there.
Let's go.
All right, let's finally go do the debate.
Say there.
Oh, we have a reportable quest. Who was it? The kid. Where is the kid?
Young man.
All right then.
Uh, uh,
Let's head there right away.
Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
did you bring that flower? Here you go. Thanks, mister. Wow, look at it. It's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So, next, you just gotta give this flower to my friend and say, I love you. Please? Oh god, kid, just
I don't know.
sack up, kid, and do it yourself. Hold on there, kid. You really think he should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls in love with him instead? Well, that wouldn't be good. But I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you.
Right?
You almost ran right out of the city gates looking for a flower. That sounds pretty brave to me. Alright, I'll take this flower and I'll be honest about how I feel. And I've got to tell my friend how great you are. You're embarrassing me? Thanks for your support.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe he'll bring some more people to the cause. I delivered the rainbow flower and completed the request. I also managed to help the requester pluck up some courage.
All right.
Hey. I hope we get to see a follow-up on this. Like, I wanna know what happens. 47. I'm sure this flower will make my friend happy. Thanks, mister. Good luck in your tournament thing. I'll be brave and try my best too. At the end of the quest line in this city, he's like, "Hey, mister, I'm gonna be a dad." Whoa, whoa, what? Excuse me, kid? Say that again?
All right then.
How grand.
All right then.
Oi.
Say,
I'm chuffed.
Dearest, please, our time here's limited, so let's make sure we go to the Colosseum today, okay? A grand battle between a skilled warrior and a fearsome monster. How could you visit Brilhaven and not bear witness? Are you not entertained? I am not interested in something that sounds so sweaty. I'd much rather attend one of Lord Milo's speeches instead. That's good. It's all good. I'm not sure how to say that. That's good. It's all good. You can listen to my speech anytime, right? So tonight...
Hey, you.
Hey, you?
All right then.
Simply amazing. Well met, eh?
young man.
Young man.
Say there.
Blast this heat. But that's now what am I to do?
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. I just looked at the King's Rock and my own face was in the corner. Good for you. Good? Far from it. I don't want to be king. I think it's because I've been giving a lot of advice lately. Word got around town and now even strangers come up to me. He'd never abandon someone in need, they say. Some posh, nobles from Grand Trad even came all the way here to get my advice. I'm no sage, I'm just bad at saying no. I just want people to stop dumping problems on me, much less make me king. I gotta hand it to him for making it on the King's Rock. He's doing a better job than we are.
Now what am I to do?
I don't believe it. Your fate, you can't see shit. Outside of the top 3 or 4, you can't see shit.
Now, how did I wind up here?
All right then.
Let's
Oh,
go.
right, we need to get talk to the informant. Oh, sorry. Just something caught my eye. In the creator dashboard, it says viewer rewards and drops. I'm just kind of like scrolling through the different drops you can enable. Yeah, I don't play any of these games. Oh, Path of Exile 2 early access. Oh, they're all auto-enabled? I don't. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter unless you're actually playing the game in question. Okay.
I'm just overly nice.
Almost sober, man. I thought they were gross at first, but pair them with the ale and these seafood dishes are superb. I'm broke, so I planned to quit drinking for a while, but that siren song of sweet ale, man.
I'm just incredulous.
How grand.
I love it. Fancy a bit of info?
Money makes the world go round, as the saying goes. Long as you've got it, you can do pretty much anything. So what do you want to know?
Overly nice.
Uh, oh, there's a lot of, do I have enough money? I don't know if I do. We'll save the main quest stuff just in case, because we don't have enough money right now. Gracia Forest. Learn about the characteristics and tactics of the monsters in Gracia Forest, northeast of Brilhaven.
Want in on this?
I'm guessing you're after the Dragon Thistleberry, the Kokosados that lords over the area loves them too, so be careful. The Kokosados will unleash terrifying attacks if it sees an opening. Some might even kill you instantly. I'd recommend having magic that hardens your defenses, and I hear it's weak to projectiles. So having those wouldn't hurt neither.
Just between us.
Hope your Dragon Thistleberry hunt goes swimmingly.
Got it.
Got it. Let's make sure we prepare thoroughly. Okay, we got a scrap paper. The Ghost of Tomb of Lament. Learn about the monsters in the Tomb of Lament, northwest of Brilhaven.
Want in on this?
The Tomb of Lament, eh? Of course I can tell you all about it. The bounty's called the Fado Lich. People say it's a ghost. That's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called the Kaimenza.
Just between us.
It's not just fighting two enemies at once that's the problem. When the Kaimenza's around, Fado Lich's attacks get stronger. It uses powerful dark magic, or so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. You'd better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Kaimenza's weakness, wind, to take it out quick. As you might expect, as it's a ghost, Fado Lich is weak to light. Couldn't hurt to keep that handy.
No kidding.
Got it. Our best tactic is to devise a ways to protect us against its magic, and also summon wind and light magic of our own. There's a Guptaros over there too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. That's about it. Watch your step unless you want your next step to be in the grave. Fiend of the Forsaken Tower. Learn about the monsters in the Forsaken Tower north of Brilhaven.
Want in on this?
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it's become a complete den of monsters.
Ooh.
Ew. The Forsaken Tower is here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Ah.
And there's a campground. Oh, I smell trouble.
There's a runner.
And
Okay,
right
There's a runner.
we know who this is. I'm not sure who this one is. I'm pretty sure this one is
smell
Godot.
trouble.
Okay.
Here's where we are now.
A village.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay. So we'll either go like that
This
and then back
place.
down this way, or the other way.
We'll face danger here.
Gracia Forest, or
Nice little village. And right there's a
Tomb
lab.
and Inudo. Requests. Which one's the okay, this one is the 9th. Ugh. No deadline. Okay. So they don't have a deadline, it's just only this one. But we're gonna do this as soon as possible because there's a lot of quests, so we need to get these done before the deadline. This is rank 1. Oh, we need to go to the arena. This one is the same one as the Fado Lich. And the Fado Lich is in the tomb. Okay. This one is Gracia. For Orgus. Oh, this one's also in the tomb.
We'll face danger
Tomb.
And right there's a labyrinth.
We'll face danger here. We'll face danger here. We'll face danger here. We'll face danger here.
What
It's a campground.
is the optimal path?
Here's where we. And right there's a labyrinth. This place. And there's a campground.
There's a runner.
And right there. Oh, I smell trouble. This place.
Trying to think if there's an optimal path where we don't have to like backtrack or anything, but I think we have to.
Here's where we are now.
We'll face danger here.
Yeah, this is rank 4, and then this one's also 4. The Fado Lich. So either way,
There's a runner.
so we probably
A
go.
village.
Actually, maybe we should save this for last, because we're low on money. So maybe we go this way,
We'll face danger here.
here, this
And
one,
there's a camp-
here,
And right there's a labyrinth.
and then back down
runner.
like
We'll
this,
face danger here.
and then
It's your-
back here
Ooh.
when we have money. Like, ideally, I want to save the hardest difficulty one for last. Um,
Here's where
maybe we
nice
go
little
here,
We'll
here,
face danger here.
and then here, and then
village.
back
And
down.
There's a labyrinth.
We're gonna skip this one, which is
It's your
fine.
call.
This camp.
We'll face danger.
Unfortunately, we'll have to backtrack, so this is an
And
extra
there's the
day.
campground.
And
This
then
place.
here, and then we could just teleport back. I think that will be the most optimal. Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called the Orgus.
Between us.
Be careful when it stores up power, its next attack will hurt. Let's just say, keep your defenses up. But I've heard that if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it seems to be weak against dark magic. You'd best make sure you can use some of that. Ingredients of Oceania. Learn about ingredients you can acquire in Brylehaven and its surrounding areas.
Cheers.
There are a lot of shops in Brylehaven dealing in rare ingredients. There are even stands selling meat harvested from monsters and such. Other than that, there's the butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt from the water shop. But the only specialty good you can get from the village nearby is really mellow milk. What's rare depends on the person, I suppose. You cook, do you? I respect that there's more to you than strength. That reminds me, the younger of the Magnus brothers, his cooking, I've said too much, forget it. Okay. Brylehaven. Learn what goods are sold in Inudo.
Cheers.
Do you know a village called Inudo, a little ways up north of here? It might look abandoned at first glance, but there's still shopping to do there. Then again, they sell mostly rubbish like rusty weapons and armor. Maybe if you polished them up, you'd find some rare treasures. They also sell Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. That's about all I can think of. Stop by if you're heading that direction. Okay. Okay, that's it for now.
Hey, listen.
Young lad, is there something you need besides food? What's the signature dish here? That's an easy one. Fish. In Brylehaven, we found the most creative ways to eat them. We boil them, fry them, saute them, bubblegum shrimp, and even eat them raw. It doesn't hurt me none that they go great with ale and spirits. They said some travelers get a little too brave. They tend to overeat and make themselves sick. Not unlike that red-haired companion of yours shoveling them down her gullet. I'd keep an eye on her if I were you. Tell me about the city. Let's see here, that's a tough one, because I could talk your ear off about this place. Maybe you've heard it referred to as the City of Commerce? There's also a holiday called Forgiveness Day, where all the stores offer discounts. The tradition originated here in Brylehaven, don't you know? Something about tax collection during a bad rainy season, I forget the details. All that aside, the city provides many forms of entertainment, whether that be gambling or the Colosseum. I know you candidates are just visiting, so I say take in the city while you can. The candidates come here often? Let's see. Well, yes, some well-known candidates and notable sponsors have started coming here. The tavern's always buzzing with talk about the next king. Ale and politics are rarely a good mix, and there's trouble sometimes. But you know, it's a big deal when even the drunkards are speaking up for their country. So in a way, I think it's interesting. I'm sure you have your own share of burdens with it, but your best is all anyone can ask for.
Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, mister.
Mom, when's supper? I'm hungry. Is it ready yet? Is it? Is it ready? 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 Hush now, child. If you don't be quiet, a Goborn will come along and gobble you up. Door to the kitchen. There are loud voices and curses flying about the tavern. Kitchen sounds like a battleground.
Excuse me.
It's all exhibition all the time at this lot. Tavern's been chock full of irritating blokes lately. They don't know the first thing about courtesy, and that candidate Loveless, so impudent.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
just incredulous. Wonderful.
Okay, we need to go to the arena. There's possibly a
Go.
quest we can pick up.
This heat is such a bother.
Really now.
Yeah?
I'm in it.
Listen, just move about like we practice and you'll win. This may be your first monster, but that doesn't matter. A paltry task, no monster's a match for me, woo! That's the spirit! Yes, I'm sure that's all it takes. This is the birth of a new brawler king. Now get out there, buddy! Attaboy! I ain't scared of no monster. Rawr!
Do you need something?
Let's not.
Hail, warriors.
Let's not.
Oops, no. Pompous noble. Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little elder besides. I have no words to waste on your kind. Out of my sight.
Yep.
Sounds like we found our pompous Ishkia. I bet this guy has got the deed we're looking for. But he won't even give us a second glance. We'll have to think of something to say to catch his attention. Hey, look what I can do! Like, who are we? Stewart from freaking, I didn't really watch a whole lot of, Mad TV. I preferred SNL. But there was one skit I remember. I didn't like it. It's just memorable. It just stuck out in my mind. The character Stewart, who was like this, like, the really tall, kind of big dude, who would pretend to play the character of Stewart, who was like a little kid. And he's like, look what I can do! And he just like spazzes out. We'll say, you know me, I trust. Have I seen you before? Ah, you're the candidate who's offered up a noble's head at the exhibition. Elder, not, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered.
What do you want to do?
What's our move? Bring up the deed or try a different topic? What does tawdry mean?
Tawdry. Showy but cheap and of poor quality. Gaudy. I mean, when she says that, I feel like this would, like, irritate him. He's like, why are we talking business? Such a tawdry arena. I beg your pardon? You would mock these sublime, artful fights? I've seen greater wonders. I prefer real fights. I mean, I suppose they are real. It's not like they're fake or staged. I've seen greater wonders. I see. I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've been to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures?
Amazing!
Got him on the hook. But what story do we tell him? Let's see, ever tasted a giant sandworm? Why ever would I want to?
Hang on!
Come on, don't gross him out. We've got his attention. We need a real showstopper to get him on our side. Though I guess it's not like I can think of anything. Humph, is that all? Come back once you've actually accomplished something worthwhile if you visit the legendary tower to the north of the city, for instance.
Amazing! Hang on!
Huh. Okay. Okay. I guess once we defeat whatever's in that tower, it'll accomplish what we need to hear. Okay, that's fine.
Really no.
All right then.
Okay,
Let's head there right away.
and now we can finally take participation in the debate.
Young man,
Young man.
save it!
Blast this heat. But that's now what am I to do? Now, how did I wind up here?
Okay, here we go.
I can do something for everyone.
Improving everyone's lives is my top priority. Corruption, injustice, I'll never stand for those.
I see.
So that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why don't you debate that candidate? If you can lower other candidates' support, you might be able to win Luis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. If I enter a debate here, my eloquence and imagination should increase. If it goes well, I think you might even get some donations. How about it? Want to try? Yes.
You're...
Okay.
You're the one that offered up that sanctuarist. He may have briefly had the spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course, of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas.
I can do something for everyone.
My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all the country's citizenry. Whatever you desire, I shall do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old port maintained? That's no problem at all. Protecting the minority tribes from prejudice? Of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Naturally, the Kalemmer have worked hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they will continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom. Wow, this Jin guy seems to have thought of everything. Can't put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. Jin is really working the crowd. How should I appeal to them? Define everything is possible. We should help anyone. You're really shady. I mean, we have to be a little bit more specific than just saying you're shady. I don't like you. You're ugly. You give me the ick. Everything's possible. He kind of said what he'll do everything possible. So he has like a little bit of being adequately vague. He has plausible deniability. So later on, if he doesn't accomplish it, he's like, well, I tried everything possible. And everything possible still wasn't able to get it done. I don't know. None of these answers are like fantastic. We should help anyone.
I will help anyone.
I mean, I guess that's the only thing we could kind of point out. Because he's saying, like, oh, the Kalemmer worked hard, so I'll ensure that they're continue to enjoy key positions. So, like, we kind of, like, suggestively say, like, oh, you're not gonna have other tribes in key positions? You're not gonna help the other tribes? Everyone is deserving of our help regardless of tribe. What and how are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a sham. Pretty sure they're saying the exact same thing in different ways. Captain's rather wet behind, or not Captain, but Protag is rather wet behind the ears, but it makes me want to support him. If anyone's the swindler here, it's Jin. Damn brat, at this rate, my whole life is on the chopping block.
I knew it!
Yeah, that debate was kind of our weakest so far, at least. We didn't really, like, have, like, any, like, oomph. There wasn't, like, a serious, like, punch. And like they said, like, we're both kind of saying very similar things. I'm gonna open my mango flavored sparkling water. I already had some peach flavored one. That's like the Vaughn's slash Albertsons brand sparkling water, and it's really good. Um, it does have some calories in it and some sweetener, I think. Um, so that's probably why it tastes pretty good. But this one is sort of like, what's that brand? That popular brand of sparkling water. This one and that one have like no sweetener. At least that's what they claim. It says natural flavor here in the ingredients, so you can never really be sure. But it says 0 calorie and 0 sweetener, so that's why it doesn't taste quite as good. It's gonna really bother me. What's the name of the brand? Sparkling water. LaCroix, that's the brand. But the brand I'm drinking right now is called Soleil, Soleil, I think it says. It's all right. You were great in that debate. You left the other candidate begging for mercy. You won over a lot of support. They got you a little something to show their support. Wait,
Works for me.
wait. You won over a lot of people. They got you a little something. Okay. Experience seems to have honed your eloquence and imagination.
All right.
Hey. After listening to the concerns of the people, I returned to where everyone else was waiting. 42. Oh, 45. Okay. Alright, nighttime. What are we gonna do? The dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people in Luis's Gauntlet Runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Luis's room before the day of the soiree. Hear a voice.
Interesting.
Oh, excuse me. I'd like to know more about him. Alonzo. Jin. Jin Dulz, a Nydia candidate participating in the tournament. Like other Nydia, he is skilled in flattery, leading his campaign platform to change depending on where he goes and who he needs to please at the moment. He knows everyone he encounters can't be all in the same place at once, so he believes things will be fine, so long as he's not found out before he wins. His Gauntlet Runner, the King Starlight, is decorated with grinning self-portraits, which people whisper is in poor taste.
I'm just
Hey, Fairy.
Well, well.
Are you here to listen to the music too? Kind of puts the mind at ease, doesn't it?
Mhm.
True, maybe it's because I've been so tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Wow, didn't expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. The other fairies around here have kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually hold a conversation with.
Really? Back at the Hidden Village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so. Well, you said you were tired, so I won't keep blabbering at you. They play music a lot here, though, so come rest your weary soul anytime. And just like that, they were gone.
How grand.
How grand.
I love it.
I mislike having to abide by Louise's schedule. This soiree cannot come soon enough. But I suppose one can't win on an empty stomach. As long as we have time to eat and prepare, we should.
I love it.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
I'm just incredulous.
Oh, hey.
While port cities at night definitely have their own atmosphere, why don't we take a look around? If you ever need help, just ask. Okay. Okay, what do you want?
Well.
Well now, if it isn't my darling Elden boy, do I know you? You've become quite famous, or so my customers tell me. Your customers, are you a lady of the night? But I must say, I pity that Sanctoress, losing the distinction between a monster and her own child. Not having children is the best option in my opinion, especially with our country in such turmoil. That's why I don't have kids.
Why not?
All right then.
Let's go. Let's not.
All right then.
Let's go.
Young man! Young man!
Isn't this grand?
What is this? Gambling
What's
man?
up?
You're the Elder everyone's been whispering about, aren't you? I enjoyed the performance you gave at the exhibition of the brave. It was quite the gamble to offer a Sanctoress as your head. Took guts and probably no small amount of skill. Seems to me if you got a gift for making your own luck and swinging the odds in your favor, take it from a gambler. Maybe you'd like to press that luck of yours. I'm running a special bet on tournament participants right now. Care to take a punt? In real life, I would say no. I do not gamble. Excuse me. I am not a gambler, or really that much of a risk taker. There's a saying, right, that every motivated person on uh, every dead person on Mount Everest was once a motivated person, right? I'll give it a shot. Wait, are you serious? If you lose money here, who knows how far it'll set us back? Oh, upset your furry friend, have I? Can't have that. How about you decide after I've explained, though, alright? It's a bet on the rank of a certain young Elder candidate. That would be you, mind. Your wager is, you know what? How about you pick it yourself? If you're successful, I'll pay you back double. You're betting on yourself to see how well you think you can do in the tournament. Interesting idea, isn't it?
Huh?
Is he serious? What's the catch? What are you thinking?
Like the entire thing? Oh. So we have to like, or we're factoring in like how well we do here, Oceania, and then back at Grand Trad. Like, is that the bet? I'll give it a shot. Nice one. Besides, if your goal is to be king, you've got to take some
Well
risks.
then,
Now, let's gamble. What rank do you think you can reach by August 13th? Ooh. Well, right now we're rank, what is it, 45? We probably won't reach top 5, until, like, the very, very end. I think 6 through 10 is still kind of out of reach. It has to be one of the first two answers. I would say the first one. He said by the 13th, right? I mean, even if we do the quests, I don't believe that we're gonna get better than 20. Like we're rank 45 right now. If we do like the 4 or 5 quests, it'll bump us up like 2 spots each time. So we'll probably get to like mid 20s at best, I think. Maybe even low 20s at best. Um, well, I don't know. I always do a shit ton of side quests um, before the main quest. Hold on. No skin off my nose. The house doesn't win by forcing the bets. But you can trust my eye, and I know you have a talent for making your own luck. If you're interested, you know where to find me. Gambling stall. A den of opportunists, opened by those with an eye for the unpredictable, allowing people to bet on all manner of things. In fact, no bet is off the table, even a race for control of the nation itself. Specific payouts are determined by the accuracy of the guest order of candidate approval. Sanctism dictates that man's fate is immutable. They are frequently shuttered by Sanctus degree, but they tend to spring up again quickly. Oceanian gamblers, masters of the craft, gradually shifted from small betting rings to opening their own venues for others to indulge in the whims of fate.
Alright then.
I have like no money to bet.
What now?
Oh, I have some money. Hold on. Let's
See there. Okay? What are you pining for?
Shell vest. Ancient seashells were used to create this chest armor. Ooh.
Now then.
Looks like we're gonna have to trade mag.
All right then.
Say then.
All right then.
Blast this heat.
Young man.
Now what am I to do?
You exposed them, the crimes of that sanctuarist. I've got my eye on you. Okay, cool.
Young man.
Fancy a
Young
look?
man.
Got any mag? Yes.
What?
Uh... There you go.
Young man. Young man.
Young man.
Isn't this grand?
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Well then.
We'll believe in ourselves. We're gonna strive for excellence. Let's go. Let's bet the house. Fascinating. And with that, the bargain is struck. Check the results in 20 days, and don't forget, you've got to come back here to collect your money.
Isn't this grand?
Alright, the deal is set. The bargain is struck.
Now what am I to do? Well met, eh? Frankly,
So is this all the support a pagan can muster at a Sanctus event? Oh, Yufa, I am so sorry. Perhaps attempting this plan was madness from the start. Man seems worried about something. No, it's just because you're lame. Look at me, I'm an Elda. Plus I have an awesome supporting cast, and basically the backing of the prince via, like, we have his engineer, we have his knight. So, I have a lot of resources. Back is already so sore. I'm gonna be dying tomorrow.
well met, eh? Now what am I to do?
Okay, we should probably hang out with Alonzo, since we can hang out with our main friends pretty much at any time. Oh, Brigitte rank 4. What's her abilities? Discount at, ooh, weapon, armor, and igniter shops. That's really good. Reduce the cost. Yeah, that's pretty good. Skill slots. Okay. I'd like to hang out with Brigitte, but like, we have to keep them somewhat balanced. Well, what are his other skills? Maybe his other skills are really good. Ooh, discount prices at magic shops? Oh, that's different from Igniter. This is probably the Gloom, or whatever, Gloom Hall. Ooh, this is pretty good. Increases the monetary reward for completing requests. Okay, yeah, I got some good stuff here. Even though I don't particularly think I'm gonna make a lot of use of this of the Faker archetype, but it's got good passives for sure. This seems pretty good. Analyze data for all enemies.
Interesting. Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far if you don't mind telling it. You have certain information I'd very much like to know. Information?
Ridiculous.
Oh, come now, you dashed my hopes like that. Ah, well, I suppose you're not ready to see the cards I hold.
Greetings.
That's not really what I meant, but okay. Sure, I can do that. With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far for Alonso. Uh-huh, very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences if you'd indulge me. Have you some free time right now? Sure.
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. Alright, follow me. I know of a great spot. Alonso asked me to tell him about some things that have happened on my journey.
I see.
Aha, I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but outstandingly so good against upstanding family folk. I couldn't do that. I mean, no, but but the rule of the game for for companions is to pander. So we can't say that because he won't like that. To threaten them?
That's...
You don't mean to threaten them, do you?
But of course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind.
Hmm?
Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
Hawk-eyed man? How's the client situation looking?
Yeah.
We're 20 at present, no delays securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. So you're not all talk. You know, my lord may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I promise I will flay you alive myself. Understand, Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with, and he's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect. And for some reason, he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. The said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your aim then?
What?
And that's your plan all along, isn't it?
Now then.
Aha! I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing, people are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing the one themselves. When all is said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there.
Well,
Maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
Oi!
Oi, Alonzo.
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping around the village.
What?
Hey,
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonzo. If they find out how you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. This lackey of his, I hadn't expected him to move so quickly. Even went so far as digging up my roots. Is everything alright? Are you gonna be okay?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is.
I...
I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It should save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How about you come and check on the village with me? I've got a strange, nagging feeling about all this. If you cut me in. Oh. I'll help, but it'll cost you.
Thank you, truly.
That's fine, just name your price. I owe you one. I can feel Alonso's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me.
Mother.
Okay. My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of Aquarius? King Aquarius.
Luis's.
The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Luis's quarters before that. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last, we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it happen.
The prince's fate is in our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
19 days until the soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution.
It's really coming down.
I hear a voice. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. May. The age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius.
Well met, eh?
Well met.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Let's go.
Oh, we forgot to buy blue cheese.
Say there. Awful weather.
Now what am I to do? Now, how did I wind up here? Well met, eh? Now what am I to do?
Okay, I think now that we've updated ourselves on the town and talked to everyone we can talk to,
Pardon?
we shouldn't really have anyone new to talk to.
That is a menacing. Aha! We'll have a new lake here soon.
Hey, you.
My hands and feet are frozen solid.
Buck up, Buttercup.
Proper awful right.
Yeah?
UT always wins.
Ah, not even this torrential rain can diminish my exquisite radiance. It truly is a tragedy because I myself, I cannot enjoy the privilege of admiring my own beauty directly. Wow, this guy's even more irritating when it's raining.
Oh my. Yeah? How grand.
Oh, grand.
Ripping, this is.
All right then.
What's this way? The land runner? Oh, yeah.
Ready to depart.
Really?
All right then.
think we read this already. Yeah.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Okay. We'll go debate, even if it is raining.
Awful weather.
Now what am I to do? Now, how did I wind
Choose
up
me.
The world I want is a complete and utter meritocracy. The elites aren't strong, the strong are elite.
I see.
I see, so that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why don't you debate the candidate? If you can lower the other candidate's support, you might be able to win Luis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Okay. Yes.
What business do you have with me?
What's this? You come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. I'd prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Luis's sake. You'll realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone in need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me.
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigged society into a true meritocracy. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions who will devour it? As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. He's certainly abrasive, but he makes a good point. Haven't we heard all this before, though? Glodell is winning over the crowd. How should I appeal to them? Isn't Luis your better? And what of the weak? Huh. Skeptical spectator. This is probably like the clue as to what the best answer is gonna be. Saying isn't Luis your better isn't really diminishing his point, though. It's just saying like, yeah, either one of them would be good because they're both quote unquote elite. They're both strong, whatever. If we say in what of the week, they could probably say like, oh, with the strong in charge, we'll take care of the weak. So we should probably say you only pair Luis, like he doesn't have any original ideas. He's just, why would we have you know, we already have Luis. Why would we want Luis light? Like, it's like, hey, you're the Coke Zero of of the candidates to his Coke. Luis is Coke Classic, and you're Coke Zero. You're Diet Coke. You only parrot Luis.
Hang on.
Your words are mere echoes of Luis. Do you have any original ideas?
What?
My words, you don't understand. Count Luis and I have simply come to the same conclusions. If that's the case, then I'd honestly rather support Lord Luis. Right, I had the same feeling as the protagonist. Glad it wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Ugh, of course these fools wouldn't understand.
I knew it!
That was an amazing debate. Gladell was seething. A lot of people appreciated what you said. They wanted to give you this as a show of thanks. Hey,
Works for me.
this experience, alright. Yeah.
All right.
Hey. $43, yeah. Okay. Hear a voice. He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet. She wanted me to have at least, what was it? Rank 3 courage? No, courage was the first stat check for the other mission, for the like rank 2 or whatever.
I'm just
Hey, listen.
incredulous. I love it.
I shudder to think of calling myself that man's underling. We've gained mobility, but at what cost? I want to end this as quickly as we
I
can.
love it.
Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous.
What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
All right then. All right then.
Wonderful.
All right then. Go.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do?
Stop!
Hang on. What if... Isn't that... Let's see... Yep.
Now what am I to do?
Young man!
Yo, man. Weapon maintenance strategies. Ice May, Brigitte, Nurse. I guess we're hanging out with Brigitte. His proclaimed calling is to trick the wicked, lies freely, and skillfully using wit to win the information he seeks. Alonso has designs on a corrupt landowner's riches, but when he learns the landowner is sniffing around, he makes a promise to the protagonist to go to his hometown together. Okay. Rank 4. Okay, we're probably gonna hang out with her.
All right then. Where to?
Is there anything else going on here?
Say there.
Hey, you there!
Magla, huh?
Welcome.
Uh-huh.
Now that is
What do you got?
Greetings. Well then.
Knight's bracelet?
Can we talk?
Right now you have one. Oh, okay.
All right.
What now?
Where is it? Knight's bracelet. Oh, right. I don't know.
Greetings. Well then.
Can we talk?
Greetings. Well then.
Okay. Actually, since it is raining,
You're not seeing it.
we should be getting a better deal.
Got a deal on today.
Oh, this weather's awful, but it marks a lucky day for you, friend. When it's like this, I'll give you more money for your mag. Mag. Yeah, let's go with that.
Beg pardon? Go for it. Say there.
Proper aces. Proper aces. We'll have a new lake here.
Dreadful. Dreadful.
Proper awful racket. Oi!
No. How grand.
Okay.
Where to?
There's probably nothing here.
Let's go.
Let's check the information guy.
Hey, you. What
We
you
we
wanna know?
we checked the one in Grand Trata recently, so we don't need to check that one. Okay, we're good here.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Proper aces.
Hey, mister.
More ace. Hmm.
All right then.
Dear me.
All right then. Go.
Say there.
Paralysis, hex, daze, forget, sleep.
All right then.
Let's go.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
Hey, aren't you doing well for yourself, lad? I heard you gave 4 and what for back at the exhibition. Ugh.
Gone to shite, this What incarnations going on? Humans.
Aha.
Oh, to think I'd see you here in the capital so soon. Stories of the exhibition have already spread this far. When I first saw you on the evening of the royal funeral, at the time I never would have imagined that you would be one of the most capable candidates in this contest.
Humans. Idiot peasants. Wonder if I could have been one of them. An elder?
Okay.
Ah, just you. But
I told you don't have to go if you really want. If you insist on joining me on the road, hell, there is a place. With overflowing courage, I promised to Brigitte I would face her burdens with her.
you.
You'd go to such lengths for me? Then you will come with me. Yes. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base. What's the church doing?
What?
What's the church's part in all this?
so reductive.
Do you not know the connection between the church and igniters? They make it so that we get along in the depths of this filth. Apparently this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists, no survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her for forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up, 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements, long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here. Please think this through. want you to think this through.
Ugh.
You talk big, don't you? Or you talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitta's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Huh. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill-suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. I don't think it was right.
No!
I have never for a moment thought it was right for her to die. Then is it not just for those who kill to be killed? Oh, then is it not just for those who kill to be killed? Is that not your precious equality? I don't want to lose anything else I care about. Yeah, I mean, this is true also. I understand how you feel. You still need to be careful. What's the quote? Be careful that in the process of slaying monsters, you don't become a monster yourself, or if you stare long enough into the darkness of the void, it stares back at you, or something like that, right? And that's Nietzsche, right? I'm pretty sure. You still need to be careful.
Although,
I think caution should win the day. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well, and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Okay. She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I am Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Ha! The church has been here several times. They never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't be.
Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
How brilliant, Papa! I want an igniter!
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniters group's movement from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? Uh, to spread magic igniters? Maybe it's about selling more magic igniters.
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigitta's deep gratitude.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Hey, guild discount. Nice. But my dog was taken away from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
Nonetheless.
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. I'd like to visit you.
No.
Still, I'll come visit you.
What?
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? That ass. Well then, fine, since it's you.
Speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. Yeah. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigitta's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
King Aquarius.
Somehow,
Word is a great number of the city's soldiers have been injured. 'Twould seem they had a run-in with a human. The group that was attacked was comprised mainly of new recruits on a training exercise. Many of their injuries are quite grave, I'm afraid. How horrible. Is there nothing we can do to help?
That reminds me.
We've already taken on a related quest. Let's go gather the medicinal ingredients so they can treat the injured.
Did you know?
The day after tomorrow is Forgiveness Day, where stores throughout the city have the biggest sales of the year. I can't wait! Ugh. Hold on. Okay. We're in quite the predicament. Okay.
Oi there.
What's today? The 25th? Oh boy, there's a lot of people to hang out with. Brigitte sets out for revenge on the extremist village, but finds them with no ill intent. Her suspicions fall on her handlers at the church.
All right then.
Okay,
What now?
Baker. Commander. What's this? Oh, Faker.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
How interesting. This Faker's soul. I can certainly get behind a power that baffles enemies and sows chaos. Disorder is a valid tactic in battle.
Steady effort is key.
No, not right now. Oh, yeah, we should probably, give him some guns. Because the, one of the requests had the monster is weak to guns and spears. So we'll have me and Heisme as the gunners, and then, Stroll and, Hulkenberg as the spear people.
All right then.
Let's see.
Well met, eh?
What did everyone do today? We'll probably hang out with Bardon since he's still at rank 1. We still have a little bit of time before we have to go on our tour around the area to do all the different requests.
All right then.
Oh, it's sale day.
Let's head there right away.
I'm not sure how interesting shopping will be. Maybe I'll do this off stream. I should probably be calling it anyway. It is getting near midnight, and I need to take a shower and get ready for bed so I can wake up and go to the gym at an early time for once. So that way I can just like, because if I go to the gym late, then everything else is pushed back. Lunch is pushed back, and then the freaking stream is pushed back. We got a pretty good length of stream anyway, like almost 3.5 hours. So yeah, let's save. $71.45. All right, stand next to the sword. Alright, thank you to Tama for hanging out as always. Anyone else who stopped by, I appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Having you here makes streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming. So I truly appreciate it. You're more than welcome to hang out in the future, which should be tomorrow after the gym and lunch. So you're welcome to that. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some games yourself, and have a good one in general. Alright, take care. See ya.